The old man built. The old man built. The old man built. The old man built. The old man builds is broken in the head. People not seeing reality has put them in the red. Where conscious and spirituality been stricken from the norm and replaced with the ignorance of basic magnetic form. The geometry of God keeps running through his head. That's what makes old man builds broken in the head. The old man builds. The old man builds. Spheres of destiny are spinning in his mind, making him travel back and forth in time, battling the establishment for just a little recognition. Has him forcing the world to understand his premonition. That world will have all the technology in the end, even if it means his life will fail to instead. The old man builds. The old man builds. The old man builds. The old man builds.
Hello everyone, my name is Nathan, otherwise known as Old Man Builds, and in a few minutes I'm going to be joined by Joe and 8 Center. We're going to be talking Orgonites today. With that said, let's get into it.
Nathan, he stole our idea.
You have an idea? What was the idea?
Oh, you don't want to know.
It was before we even knew you.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, but we'll wait until after the video.
No, we'll just cut it out. Go ahead and tell them.
Oh, fine. Yo, so me and Nathan, we were calling. I was telling him about Orgonite, right? And we came up with this idea because it works, right? Exactly like you said, right? Through from the root chakra up.
The butt plug.
Yeah, you knew about it. You know the Orgonite butt plug.
About it. The only problem I ran into was how to design
The only problem he ran into. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. You ran into how to design it?
No, the only problem I had in designing it was trying to find a safe material that could be inserted.
Well, all you got to do is put a condom on it, and you shove it right up your ass, right where it belongs.
But that blocked it. Rubber would block the effect.
Oh,
would it if it's scalar?
I don't know actually.
So then, you know what you do? You cover it in electret, like the polyethylene, like that Sean was working with. That holds.
Yeah, maybe. But that's some form of plastic, which can abrade and become microplastic and get lodged in the lungs and the brains and all that shit.
From up your ass? How big is this butt plug?
It doesn't matter how big it is. When it comes to the bloodstream, it's going to be in direct contact with your intestines, which is a direct
that's fair.
gut.
now,
Yeah,
hold on. Did you have somebody try to order a butt plug?
No.
Who's going to be your fucking tester? Anyway, don't answer that.
Like I said, I've been working on this shit for 8 years. I've thought of things that you couldn't possibly think of, like chest sets.
Well, we thought of it. We thought of the butt plug.
Start that again.
Well, we did think of the butt plug.
Yeah.
I even made a picture of one and sent it to him.
Well, remember, our information doesn't come from us. It comes from a non-localized source.
I know, but right. So what's wrong with this unlocalized source that wants us to shove fucking coils and minerals up our ass? That's the problem. It's the aliens and their probes, bro. It's the aliens. They telling us they're gonna connect to them and be like, "We have all the information we need." You know. I'm not making light of it. We're not making fun. It's literally, we thought of the same thing. It's hilarious, though.
But it is a very male perspective to have on butt plugs.
No, listen, I've jammed one up a chick's ass before. I have no issue there.
Yeah, see, in Asia, they've been putting stones up their ass for thousands of years. Mostly jade and rose quartz. And they do it for a very good reason. It fucking works.
Listen, I'm passing no judgment. Passing no judgment.
Wow.
I'm just saying that the hierarchy of information follows a certain similarity, no matter who's getting the download. And apparently, you got the same one I did when I
Well,
started.
maybe they just needed anal beads. Maybe that's all it was. Just put a rope in the middle of it. And...
Maybe, I don't know. I never went
Or
through with the idea, but
shove little universe coils up your ass like in a string, like
oh,
one after the next.
I was gonna buy some crystals that are round. I better wash them.
Yeah, right. If they came from China, I probably would.
I'd be careful too. There's some of them you don't want in contact.
What am I call it? So a little off topic, but a good one. And God knows this is not getting edited because that was literal gold. Anyway, so I used to negotiate cases with lawyers, and sometimes like if the conversation was getting a little bit heavy and I felt like he was kind of like jerking me around a little bit, I would pause him and say, listen, I want to tell you a story. I go, back in like the 1700s, okay, the medicine men, back in the day, they used to think that enemas were great for your health. And as time went on, they became creative with these enemas, and they would make all sorts of teas and potions and all this sort of stuff into the water, and then they squirt the water in your ass and, magic, right? Well, then they come to the New World, and the Indians have tobacco, so everyone's smoking tobacco. And then somebody had the brilliant idea one day of sucking the tobacco smoke up the enema and blowing it up their ass. And the doctor realized that the tobacco was addictive, and he's blowing the smoke up their ass, and they keep on buying the tobacco. So that's where the old saying "blowing smoke up your ass" comes from. It's because he's like, here, it's good for your health. They're like, yeah, is it? Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Give me another shot. So yeah.
Back in a wee second here. Sorry.
Okay. Oh my god, dude! I need to put that on members only. The fucking butt plug on members only.
Yeah, right. You could chop it up and be like, here you go. Here's your nuggets.
Yeah, one way, huh? Oh my!
Okay, do you want to get back to the show?
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Yeah, let's get back to it. Okay, so
Okay, where were we?